Hi, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm wondering how you're feeling after the weekend, and obviously the way the match ended against Bournemouth and your red card. Now you've had a chance to look back at it.
Okay, as you expected, the feeling in that moment wasn't the best. It's my job, is our life. When the game finished, of course, we try to analyze everything and to look forward for the next one. Is always like that. Even if that situation didn't happen, we will be in this way that we'll prepare the next one, and is what we did. Of course, was a tough moment for us, harsh moment for us in that situation, because we didn't deserve it. Not because we performed really, really well, but the way we controlled the game, we didn't deserve it. But okay, the decision was made in that moment, and nothing more to talk about it. But that right moment was a tough moment for us, because we had the 3 points in our hands, clear, and that decision made a big impact in the match.
I guess the protest from yourself, and I suppose the frustration that you showed, Marco, kind of proves that you guys are going to play this season right until the end. If there was anyone out there, I suppose, who were thinking that's you promoted now, you're on your holidays, that showed that you guys are going to go right until the end of the season, the way that you reacted to that.
Definitely, it's my way to work every day. The players, they feel the passion that I have for my job, and for every time I'm here to take the best from them and to protect this football club and fight for this football club every single day. And of course, I'll do that in the match day as well. That was an emotional moment of the game, and sometimes you can be a little bit more calm. The other times, I'm even more emotional at that moment. I think all of us, you have our emotions. You should control in some moments. Wasn't nothing really special, to be honest, for me to get the red card. But okay, was the decision, and I have to respect. And for this, some things that you see every single match, or almost every single match, on the touchline, and that moment the decision came against me. But as I said after the match, I have to respect. But answer direct to you, of course, you aren't on holidays. Definitely, we want to play. We want to match our position sides. You want to enjoy the matches in the best way you can, because if you are working here every day, is to go and to see some things that you prepare in the match day. This is it's come from our nature, and is something that we don't want to do in a different way. We have to respect all our opponents, but first of all, we have to respect ourselves and our football club.
Another chance to win the title tomorrow night. If you better Bournemouth's result, you get the title. How much would that mean to you to win the title and get wrapped up early?
Now, our season have been fantastic. Fantastic. Our players, they have been brilliant. What was a great achievement for us. We'll fight to get the best from the competition. That is to get the title, as you said. And as I said last week several times, not just because we got it, but the way we are getting it. I think it's fantastic the way you are doing it, the way you are playing the majority of the match, the way you are trying to get the best from our players as well, and to develop them and to make them play at his best level. I think is a fantastic feeling for all of us. But as you know, you have more 3 games to play, and we'll try to do as best you can. Of course, last week was a different week for us, and we prepared a tough match after the big emotions that we had Friday against Derby County, a moment that we could get the promotion, and we didn't get it. And after the next Tuesday, we got early promotion with a celebration, and what means a celebration after the match. Of course, wasn't the perfect week to prepare a match, but the players, it was a moment for them to celebrate, and I wanted them to really celebrate, because they did it in a fantastic way. I felt 25 minutes, 30 minutes of the match, some lack of energy in our team that it was normal. But now we have to go again and feel will be a great feeling if you can achieve it, and we'll fight and do our maximum to achieve the title, definitely.
Can I ask you about Alex, about Aleksandar Mitrović? Obviously had an amazing season with the 41 goals, received the award last night. How impressed have you been with him this year, and is he ready for the Premier League now?
Yes, he is ready. He is ready to play any competition in any country, in my opinion. I don't have doubts. I think that as I said before several times as well, I think that the good players, they have space in any competition and they can play any competition. Of course, some they have different profile, and I understand many questions about him. And after you have to see if you can play a type of football that can provide the type of players you have the best conditions. This is the situation. Of course, if you ask me right now, if next season we'll have 70% of possession every single match, I'll answer to you direct no. And of course, it's up to me and for us as a staff to create the conditions to keep taking the best from our players. This is the main thing for me. And of course, Mitrovic is a very good player. He's a very good striker. He's doing an amazing season. He's being brilliant for us. And if you ask me direct if he can play Premier League, he already did it. He already scored goals there as well. Because I think the last season of Mitrovic in Premier League, he didn't play just that season. He had some more seasons before it, and in some of them he did well. Of course, right now is his best season so far in his career. He's a fantastic feeling for me to help him to play at this level, to help him to keep scoring goals in this football club with his national team as well, because he was decisive in the national team as well this season, and show that he can score goals in the national team as well. And this is a great achievement for him. And next season we have time to talk about it. But I'm really happy with him. I'm really pleased to have him with me here. And it's up to us to keep working with him, to keep improving, because he has many things that he has to keep improving, playing in some moments in a different way as well, because as I said to you, will not be so dominant for sure in certain games, and of course you have to find different ways to take the best from him and from the others.
And just finally from me, Marco, I think the biggest task promoted teams have these days is obviously just staying up in the division, with so many teams coming up and then going straight back down. I think a lot of people will say your squad is a Premier League squad, or almost a Premier League squad already, due to the quality of players that are there. What do you think you will need to add, and how much do you think you'll need to change the squad for the new season to remain in the Premier League?
Okay, firstly, we will have time to talk about it. Of course, I will not talk about our plans, and it's something I will sit with the board. I will speak with the players before it, and after I will be open to speak with all of you about this situation. But firstly, because last few days, maybe 1 week and last few days, normally I don't pay a lot of attention, but for the more important things, I like to read as well, or the people around me, they give me the main information about it. Some people was lying about our squad, about that you have the same squad than last season, and the people, they should know that they are lying, because we Fulham Football Club, if the players they were on loan or not, doesn't matter, but 7 or 6 players that we lost from the last season. And the people that wants to speak, they should speak the truth and not lie, because no one is stupid here and everyone knows what we are talking about. I'm really happy with my squad, definitely yes. If you have the enough quality in our squad to get promotion and to fight to be champion, yes, I'm saying from the first day. But another thing, if the people start to say that they are the same players, and if you want, I can start from the goalkeeper until the top of the pitch, and I think they were 7 with Frank Aguissá. We lost 7 players from the last season, and I think 6 or 7 they were starting 11 players as well. But of course we have a good squad, very good squad. We are really happy with the squad we have. Of course, if you have to change, if you have to make some improvements, definitely, no doubts about it. You want to really be competitive. You want to be for this challenge and to be really positive, to be really confident, to keep the best players in our squad, and to try to improve what we need to improve.
Thanks, Marco.
Thank
Good to see
you. Thank you.
Thanks, Keith. Jamie.
Thanks very much indeed, Mel.
Hi, Jamie.
Marco, hello there. Hi, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Afternoon to you. Firstly, let's talk about last night, because you're very big on the team game. How pleasing was it to see so many of your players named in that team for the season?
As I said before, it's a fantastic feeling, and I congratulate all of them this morning. But what I did, I congratulate firstly all the squad, because it's a teamwork. Even now is on the highlights is Mitrovic there because he deserves. He's being the best player so far and the most decisive player this season, definitely. And all the others, they were in the best 11. Probably some of the others, they could be there as well. But that is a teamwork. For me to score so many goals, of course, he has to have the ability to do it and the quality to do it. But my opinion, is a teamwork. And the others as well. Just if you have 24, 25 players working really hard, and the guys that they play normal in starting 11, they can keep the good level. And for me, it's a very good feeling. They deserve it. It's always this type of awards, individual awards coming from as a consequence from the teamwork. Definitely, this is the way I see football, the way I can see the things happen, and I'm really pleased for them. But I'm really pleased for all the others as well, because if you don't provide for our striker, if the second striker is not working so hard, if the central defense aren't working so hard to keep the position there because the others are pushing them, it will be more difficult to get the results you are getting and for the players to perform so well. Fantastic! Congratulate for the 4 in the first and the best 11. Congratulations to Mitro as well, because he won the best player in this competition. For Fabi, that was in the names for the best young player as well. But the main thing for me is to congratulate again all our squad.
One thing that's really come across this season is the hard work that you put in on the training ground. I know you'll probably say, being the modest man you are, it's not just you, it's your coaching staff. But you must all take immense satisfaction for what you've done with Aleksandar Mitrović. You mentioned that he's played in the Premier League before. He's a very, very good forward. Last season was a difficult one for him. To turn him round and see him score this many goals must really fill you with immense pride. No,
fantastic. As I said, I think Mitro have mentioned it yesterday. When I knew the feeling, all of us, we know as well. The players, they know the feeling that when we start working here at this training ground, I think it's a normal feeling when you got relegated from the Premier League with the season. I think was a tough moment for all our fans, all the players, the technical staff that was here as well. I think was a really tough moment. I can imagine. I wasn't here, but I can imagine it was really tough. And of course, the season after. Normally, even if you are a contender, even if you have conditions to fight to go back, it is always tough. And I understood from the first day the mood, the environment, everything how it was. It was really. Not in the best one, definitely. Of course, was a hard work from all of us. Started with the players, definitely, because of course new faces in the technical staff gives always them a little bit of hope, because the majority of them, most of them, they had a really tough season the season before. We have to make them to believe, and we did it. And after, it's a matter of us to take the best from them, of course. Unfortunately, it wasn't the 24 because, as you know, they can play 24. But most of them, they are better players right now, and this is the main thing for me and for my staff. And to take the best from them and to make them enjoy, it's been fantastic. It was a tough one, even if it looked easy because we did earlier, we were so dominant, all these things was a tough one because I know how it was in the beginning. I know how was the confidence of these players as well. I knew some of them, they didn't have even the conditions to work, and I think this is a good example. When you arrive, Harrison Reed as well, we have without some key players in the beginning as well, and it was a hard work from everybody. They work really hard, and now they are getting what they deserve.
On to the season itself, and so close to all but securing the championship of the weekend. You're very, very close still, and there's 3 games to go. One final push, I guess.
Yes, it's our aim, and it's fantastic to see the way we have managed the game last Saturday. We knew that probably our opposition side should take some risks if they want to chase the first position. We didn't expect them to be so happy with the draw, but they did it because they know our quality as well. But that's part of the competition. I think we showed enough maturity in the most of the game. I have to say that last minute of the game, we should deal in a different way with that long ball from the goalkeeper. We already talked about it, what we should do in a different way to don't give the chance that chance to chase one ball inside our box. But wasn't a good game to watch, but I think we showed the maturity to manage the game in a different way. And now we have to fight for it. Wasn't last Saturday for many reasons. We have more chances to do it, and good that we have the chance at home, 2 games in a row to get it, and we'll fight for it. Definitely, we wanted it. Our fans, they want. Everybody in this football club, they deserve it. And as always, we'll fight for it, giving our maximum.
And one final point, Nottingham Forest as opponents, they've enjoyed a real good second half to the season. Steve Cooper's had the desired effects, hasn't he?
No, they have. I have to be fair with them. With Steve as well, fantastic what they are doing, fantastic. I remember that probably was the second or the third game from Steve when we played against them, and in the first half of the season we won the game 4-0, but didn't reflect the result, didn't reflect the game. Definitely, of course, we deserved the win, but didn't reflect how it was the match. 4-0 was too hard to them, in my opinion. And we spoke about it, how we were the chat in the end of the match and how they can improve. And he was really positive that he can do good things, and he's doing really well. I have to be fair with him, playing good football. With some young players at very good level as well. Some signings in January that help them really to be stronger as a team, and now they are in a very good position. No one expected that when he started managing that football club early. I think October, November. I'm not sure about it, and he's doing fantastic. Okay, it will be a tough match for us. They keep fighting for something really important. They are there. They are a good team, quality team. They'll create problems for us, but as you know, we are looking more for ourselves, respecting them, of course. At Cottage, it will be difficult for them, 100% sure, but we have to play at our best level or close our best level to win the match, because they will create problems for us because they have the quality.